Right. So, Kenny.
I guess it was about 5 months ago. I was working and I had blew out both of my knees. I had MCL tear and a meniscus tear in both of my knees, and I also had type 2 diabetes. When I met Nanita through her husband, and she, we started talking. She started talking to me about this water. I had two braces on my knees at the time. I started drinking the water. Within, I say, about 2 weeks, the inflammation from my knees went away. I was able to walk without my braces. I was thinking, I had went out the house one day and I said, wow, I'm forgetting something, but didn't realize that it was my braces that I forgot. And then as I continued to get water from her, she kept inviting me to come here to learn about this, but I put her off, but I still kept coming to get the water because it was working. But within 3 months, my diabetes, my levels started decreasing. They were 260 in the morning every time I pricked my finger. Then they went down to like 120. Now they're like 94 to 100. So I'm no longer diabetic. I no longer have high blood pressure. I started giving this water to my mother, which was type 1 diabetic, and I would give her a Lantern shot every morning and every evening before she goes to bed. Both of us are no longer on any diabetic medication at all. We're diabetic free.
Very nice, very nice.
That's just from drinking the water?
That's just drinking the water. My doctor couldn't believe it when I called him and told him, you know what, I took the medicine because I had diabetes for like 3 years. This is my wife here. I had diabetes for like 3 years. I kept taking, and I took the medicine just because out of habit, right. But my blood sugar was 107, 110, and I took it and it bothered me. I was getting tremors. I couldn't, I was falling asleep, and I told the doctor, look, I'm having these problems. He said, well, what's your blood sugar? I said, it's 107. He said, stop taking the medicine if your blood sugar is regular, right. Because you're going to keep bottoming out. I stopped it. I said, well, what happens if I stop taking the medicine? He said, well, that means you're no longer diabetic. So now let's look at your blood pressure. My blood pressure was 125, 180 over 100, crazy numbers like that. Now it's 125 over 80. And the last time I checked, it was 127 over 75. That is almost perfect, if not perfect, blood pressure. I still got a ways to go. I lost 42 pounds.
Wow.
I went down shirt sizes. My wife is here to tell you this is what's been happening. I've been transforming. And so, of course, with the losing of the weight, you get rid of these illnesses. Now I'm better than I've ever been, and I just encourage anybody else to do the same thing. Follow suit.